What's going on, everybody? Varyk here. We got another Green Goblin video for you. If you saw the last video, you probably know that I wanted to be a little more realistic with the gearing, with the slam, something you potentially get within the first couple weeks. But if you're all like me and you want to get a little silly and have some GG slams and see what this build can really do, then let's take a look and buckle up. Alright, so I hope you had some fun with that. I just wanted to show you a couple highlights of some of these dungeons, included a couple boss fights in there just to see what she can really do. But yeah, you may also notice that the build is a little bit different, right? I was wearing a scythe in the first video, but in this video someone pointed out that I really didn't need to use a scythe. Obviously, right, I can use a one-handed weapon. So self-wielding beast gives me the option to have another shield or an offhand, and I use Kalan's Legacy. So there you go, we got another missing piece of the puzzle. We got Vigor Aura. So we really have everything now. But I already did the gear set. I already kind of ran you through it last video, but we'll just kind of arrow through everything really quick. You can feel free to pause if you want to check it out. But for the most part, the build doesn't change much, right? So we still got our skillers, Torch Annie, and then we're actually using MF small charms. So our MF gets up pretty high. You're at 210, so that's pretty decent MF to have. But quick edit, because I realized my face was covering the screen if I wanted to show my Mercenary. But let's go ahead and take a look at the Mercenary. We'll show her gear. Again, this is going to be your pretty GG gear. So Demon Machine with IS, ED Slam. This gives us our breakpoint already. Because we're using a Demon Machine, it's like -60 damage. So it is going to, we pretty much need no increased attack speed, especially when we have Beast. You see it drops down to 0. So here's that. Giant Skull, and these are some pretty insane jewels, right? 40 ED, I think 10 to 15 damage, so everything is just insane, right? I mean, there's plenty of damage on this build. We got some ED slams and gloves, and you can already see she's doing up past 11,000 damage, but let's get out of town here and show what she can really do. We'll get her all buffed up and take a look. Boom. There you go. So we're pushing, not quite there, but almost 16,000 max damage. That's insane, right? This is a Mercenary. She should not be doing that damage, but she is. And on top of that, you have, we'll go into skills real quick, right? Like I said, not a whole lot changed with skills, but we do have -60 from amp damage. We have -10 from Decrepify. So we're piercing 70% physical, And so on top of that, she's doing almost 16,000 damage with the Pierce. So it's pretty wild. We have all the auras, we have Vigor, we have everything we could ever want. So it's a great build, guys. The only thing I did change with the stats, just to talk about it real quick, I only put 1 into bone armor. I didn't find that I needed to max that. I was doing fine. I did max blood warp. You probably don't necessarily need to max it, but the cooldown was kind of frustrating, so I put a lot more points into blood warp, so I would do that. Maybe you could take some out and put them into Iron Golem just to make sure your Golem stays alive. Still maxing Blood Golem. I do like the lifesteal you get from it. Still maxing Golem Mastery, just so you can have five Golems total. So that's pretty much it. I don't think anything else changed. Yeah, I mean, again, I maxed Curse Mastery. You could potentially just do 10, so you can have 2 curses. But the extra points into here actually do benefit both of your Decrepifying Amp damage. I think the range increases and maybe some of the actual physical resist. So. But that's it, guys. That is the build. This is the insane GG aspect of it. It was a lot of fun making. It was a lot of fun doing both of these videos. So as always, if you like my videos and you want to see more of it, please like, please subscribe. Hit that button in the bottom right of your screen. I love the motivation I get from these things. I love that you guys get motivated as well. And so I really appreciate your support, and you guys keep me going and keep me motivated to do more of these videos. So if you have any questions, comments, if you have ways you think you can improve the build, please let me know. I'm happy to take it into consideration, try it out. I'll let you know what I think. I try to respond to every one of your comments. So again, if you comment, I'll try to answer. So that's it, guys. I hope you have a good rest of your day. Later.